Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Shockwave. Now here is the figure. Before we take a look at him, let's take a look at the packaging here. So I'm going to bring up the camera just a little bit so we can get a good look at this. So right up front you got some nice artwork there of Shockwave in his robot mode. That cannon looks awesome. You got 110 right there because he's the 110th figure in the Studio Series line. Studio Series Shockwave. You got the Transformers badge ring on the side here. Generations, Dakar, Tomy, Transformers, Bumblebee. On this side, you got that same artwork of Shockwave looking very nice, authentic Transformers, the Autobot logo, and on this side, you got a close-up there of Shockwave, Studio Series badge ring along the side, 110 once again, and then Voyager class in a bunch of different languages. On the top, Transformers, Bumblebee. On the bottom, nothing important. And on the back here, you got some nice product shots of Shockwave. You see Transformers Bumblebee, Shockwave, Cybertron Falls, that's the backdrop. Big screen inspired, 22 steps. His bio says Shockwave commands the Seekers to destroy the launch pad. Because that's all he did in the damn movie. But anyway, with all that aside, here is Shockwave, and wow. It took way too long for this guy to come out. We got the original movie back in 2018, and then a lot of the Studio Series came out around 2022, and now we're getting this guy mid 2024. Hasbro, let's talk for a second. What are you doing? Anyway, I'm not gonna dog on them too much because you know they're not that bad, but here is Shockwave. He does look really, really good. A lot better than the core class, I will say that. Obviously, because it's a Voyager, higher price point and whatnot, higher budget. But yeah, he looks absolutely fantastic. And I love him. So that's the front. Here's what he looks like from the side. As you can see, flat, no kibble whatsoever. Here is the back. And yeah. Articulation-wise, his head doesn't go up, but it can do a full 360. His arms here are on soft ratchets, so they go out about that far. Here, I'll straighten this arm out about that far. They can do a full 360. You don't have a bicep swivel. I know that's one of the things that a lot of people are complaining about this guy, but me personally, I can get past it. You do have a elbow swivel here, and you do have a elbow joint that goes a little bit over 90 degrees, and you can also bring it back a little bit for transformation. And then the hands here are on ball joints, but because of the way they are in robot mode, you can only get them to do rotations, nothing else. He does have a waist joint here, so you can rotate his waist a full 360, and you know, ab crunch and whatnot because of his thigh joints. Oh, excuse me. His legs can go up that far and go back that far, and they can go out. Do this real quick. Out about that far. And he has a thigh swivel here. You do have a transformation joint that you can use, but that's just weird. You do also have a knee swivel, which is strange. You have a knee joint that can bend a little bit under 90, what it looks like. Actually, no, it looks like an actual 90 degrees. And then you do have ankle tiltage, and the foot can go down due to transformation if you need it to. Now, one thing a feature he does have is light piping. So if you look at his eye here, I'm just gonna bring up the camera just a little bit so you can see this a little better. So here's his face. I'm gonna take one of my string lights here. I'm just gonna bring it right there, and you can see that does light up his eye quite nicely. So he does have some good light piping right there. What else? Oh, our accessories. I haven't done a review in forever, so it's like leaving my mind. Accessory wise, he comes with his arm cannon. It does look a lot better than the one that the core class version had, that's for sure. But yeah, pretty nice. If you want to attach him, there is a tab right there on the inside, and then he does have a slot right here. Oh my god, camera focus. slot right there on his arm. But what you have to do is, take the hand here. You're going to open this up. This is also how you do it for transformation. Flip the hand in and then close that up. And then you're just going to tab in the gun where it tabbed in on his arm. Just like so. But that's not all, because he also comes with this 2-piece, and he has these ports on either side of his back. And you can't do this on either arm, by the way. I'm just doing it on the one that he has it in the movie. So you can plug that on there, and then there's a port on the bottom of the gun here. You can just plug that into there, and there you go. That's the completed Shockwave look. Looks very, 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 very good. So yeah, now for some comparisons, I'm gonna lower the camera here because we do have some smaller guys coming in. First things first, here he is with the Studio Series Off-Road Bumblebee. Here he is with the Bumblebee movie Core Class Shockwave. Biggest upgrade of the year, in my opinion. Here he is with the Studio Series Leader Class Dark of the Moon Shockwave. Let's get this guy over. Definitely prefer this version more, because the Michael Bay, what did you do? No, I'm kidding. I like this Shockwave design. And then last but not least, here he is with my boy Megatron. If you saw my my Instagram post, I did a nice photo of these two guys together. So yeah. So there you go. Now we shall get into transformation. So I'm gonna bring the camera here. You can remove the cannon completely if you want to. You don't need to do this right now. So, but I'm gonna leave it on, and it's gonna get in our way, and I know it's gonna piss people off, but just to show you that there is a non-parts forming option. So, first thing you want to do is just get rid of the cannon, obviously, and then just let it fall. And then you want to come to a second arm here. You're gonna do the same thing you did to transform the arm into the cannon. So just open that up, flip the hand in, close it up. And then you want to rotate his arm around, bring it up here, and then do the same on this side. So rotate it around, and it's gonna click into place right there. If you line it up correctly, there's a slot right here and a tab in the actual armor of the arm that should go into place like that. And then under it, there are these slots. Oh my god, focus. These slots under it, and there are these tabs on the sides of his body. You're gonna bring the arm up and then just tab those in there like so. Do the same thing on this side, just like that. And then you're gonna do the same thing on, not do the same thing. What am I doing? I need medicine. Yeah, that's what I need. You're gonna come to his legs, and it's the same thing that you do for the core class. You're just gonna extend them out and then bend at the thigh here, so it creates this shape. Do the same thing on this side, just like so. And then you want to come to his chest here, and this whole section is just going to untab. And this is where things start to get a little bit different, because when you untab it and bring this section down, this piece, it was inside the chest at first, right? But when you bring this down, it's going to come out with it. So that's going to come down, and there's going to be these two little notches that are going to loop into parts on the legs here. So just make sure those line up like so. There you go. And then there's the same thing, ports on the side of the chest piece here that are going to go into spots on the leg. So just attach those, make sure all that is okay. Still like that. Yep, there you go. And then you're gonna take the bottom of the chest here and just tab it into the back of the crotch piece there. So now the front of the tank is starting to look. Then you want to come to these sections here. This is also a different part of the transformation. You're gonna extend them forward and rotate them around, and then push them back into the leg. And do the same thing on this side. and then straighten out the feet here because they're going to go up into the leg there. So you're flattening them out. And then that is the whole front of the tank completed. Then you're going to come to this entire upper body section here, bring it up, and it's going to click into place there, and then take his head, it's also a different part of the transformation, and just bring it down, just like so. So now he looks like that, and that's pretty much the entire base of the tank, but now you got to bring the cannon around here, and this is where there's more added steps that weren't on the core class. You're going to take the barrel of the gun here, extend it forward, and then you're going to come to the tab here, and there's a handle. Y'all can hear my stomach, I'm so sorry. Flip down the handle here, and then that is just going to peg right into the center of the see, I need to stop the center of the tank there. So just peg that in, and there you go. I'll bring down the camera here so y'all can see what that looks like, and wow. Wow. Beautiful tank mode. Absolutely beautiful tank mode. I love it. It looks great. I like the Cybertronian tanks, and I'm pretty sure he was inspired by TFP Shockwave, yeah. So that's why he has some of these, like the same look. But yeah, so it's a pretty good looking tank in my opinion. So taking a closer look at the tank here, just gonna give you guys some close-ups here because I don't have that much to say about it, other than it looks really cool in my opinion. Here's the top of it, and here's the bottom. It's just a really nice looking Cybertronian tank. Articulation, obviously the cannon itself can go up about that far, and it can rotate, so you can do that. But yeah, so for some comparisons, I'll scoot him over here. Here he is with the Bumblebee movie Off-Road Bumblebee. Here he is with the Studio Series Dark of the Moon Shockwave. Here he is with the Studio Series Leader Class Concept Art Megatron. And finally, here he is with the one that started it all, the best core class figure of all time, Shockwave. Father and son. Yeah, you can see they look literally just an upscale version of the core class that looks better. So, you know, obviously that's not a problem anymore. The eye on the back of the head, because the head is just tucked in there. So that is pretty nice. But yeah, so there you go. There is the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Bumblebee movie Shockwave, and this is easily a top 3 figure for me in my collection, just because he's one of my favorite Decepticons and I like the figure. I like the core class a lot. It was probably the one that I filled with the most, even though Tasmanian Kid was my favorite. But yeah, this guy's cool. Obviously, you know, the biceps swivel thing is an issue, but it's not too bad. It's something you can look past depending on what pose you have him in. But yeah. Other than all of that, I love his color scheme, I like the light piping, I love the weapon, I love the tank mode, I love literally everything. So yeah, so there you go. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, go and hit that like button down below. If you want to see more from my channel, go and hit that subscribe button down below. Go check out the Media Reviews channel. All that stuff will be in the description. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next Raise Gaming Core video. Peace out, everyone.